Let's get on this San Diego Zoo. Only animals I see so far are the human animals. So you can walk all down through there, huh? Federal Works Progress and response in the mid-1930s. Fern Canyon has welcomed zoo guests. 80-year-old Fern Canyon.
The floor, rather.
Get a better video. Yo, it's two up there. They gone now though. Rail is there, right? I can see through this rail. Still have one of those little tour things. Showing us how we rode in this San Diego Zoo. Well, that's the first animal I've seen, a duck.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome aboard the Guided Bus tour here at the World Famous City. How are you doing today?
It's 7 o'clock. So if you haven't had a chance to hop on yet,
We have a beautiful day in store for you here at the World Famous San Diego Zoo. My name is Carl, and I will be your bus driver, your tour guide for the next 30 to 35
What was the
minutes.
rest of it? Way over there?
As we travel around the zoo and indeed around the world through our 8 observation hubs. Not only are we
later and watch the
here in San
rehearsal.
Diego with the Safari Park up in Escondido. 50 years ago when I was traveling through Southeast Asia. Unfortunately, while there, I witnessed some of the mistreatment that elephants get in the name of tourism. So whenever you are considering any type of animal-related activity, you make sure the organizations involved are accredited by the AZA. That's the Association of Zoos and Aquariums. And that will ensure the zoos animals involved are getting the care and the treatment and respect that they need and deserve. Speaking of care, this is the Elephant Care Center. I do see an elephant elephant there on the far side. Our elephants are encouraged to visit the care center at least once a week. And I say encouraged because we don't make our elephants or any of our animals for that matter do anything they don't want to do. It's through positive reinforcement we get the behaviors we like to see, like having them visit the care center. And once there, they will get their teeth cleaned, a general health assessment. It's almost like a pedicure. Imagine weighing 14,000 pounds and standing on your feet all day. Probably like a little extra TLC for your pussies as well. They get their smiles because here we give them a very soft surface to walk on. Well, out in the wild, their nails will file down naturally. So this beautiful bird over here on the lower right is a secretary bird. Again, if you're up top, when I walk over and have a look down, it's just a secretary bird. Our other one is over here, just kind of taking a nap there with her wings spread. So the African savanna, another of our conservation hubs, represented on the right. And the oceans, another conservation hub, over here on the left. And polar bear bugs representing the Arctic. I did see one of the polar bears back there. He looked kind of like a grizzly bear. His head was rolling around in the mud. If you're in the front of the bus and want to see that, you'll have to walk back to the back of the bus and be able to see around that rock. Now you might wonder what grizzly bears are doing in a very, very warm climate like ours here in San Diego. The answer to that question is they are leading a very good life. They have adapted very well to our warm climate. They don't get that thick layer of fat that their northern cousins have. Flying above us and over here to the left is Skyfari, also included in your mission. It's a one-way trip across the zoo, takes you from here back to the Wildlife Explorer base camp, the front of the zoo, the exit should you be looking for that. Also offers some pretty spectacular views out over the zoo, Balboa Park into downtown San Diego. And on a warm day, on a clear day, you can even see down through the hills of Tijuana, Mexico. Mowgli's 4D adventure to 3D.
Now eventually you do plan to have dinosaurs on your dinosaur tour, right? Hello?
Movie with
Now,
added elements like
we will have animals on this tour, right?
other surprises. Lots of fun. It is an extra $7 admission. But remember, as a non-profit, all of our proceeds do go back to the conservation of animals here at the zoo and around the world. On the right is the home of our maned wolves. We don't often get to see them, but we do always get to smell them. The maned wolf has one of the strongest scents of any animal in the world. They use it like Miss Ellen is awake, but lions will sleep up to 20 hours a day.
Just like
Out in the wild, they're very social animals. They form groups that we call brides. It is the female who does most of the work. May sound familiar to some of you. The female does the hunting, most of the hunting for the bride. The male's job is mostly to sit at home and watch baseball on TV. Actually, he of course provides protection for the bride. Just going to move a little slowly here as we move on, so we do get to see our jaguar, the education bus in front of us. Around the pond, maybe. Miss Beery is our most feared cat here, and if you look back to the right, you can see her there. She comes to us from another of our conservation hubs, Amazonia in South America, where jaguars lead very solitary lives. They spend most of their lives alone, except of course during mating season. So also from Amazonia here in Elephant Odyssey, you might get to see the tapir and the world's largest rodent, the capybara. Just gonna wave on these vehicles behind me here.
red bird.
That feels really good. Ooh, that breeze. Actually kind of chilly. Oh shit, I'm afraid of heights. You might want to take that hat off, bro, because if it fly off, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Hey! Yeah, I am afraid of heights, bro. Nice breeze though, but shit, you might want to hold on.
Hold on, buddy.
Yet. I'm glad this shit is quick. Shit, I'm gonna let you record. I'm finna put my hands on both of these poles.
I'm doing live, baby.
Oh, so you just got me being a simp.
You're recording.
That's pretty cool. We should go to Colorado and check out this. Well, I bet it's real cold on those ski routes though. This is the highest point. You hear that wind? That's pretty wild.
You see the whole outhouse that they
sunbelt, you can see Tijuana. Oh man, now we're finna go down.
Hit live all this time. I
Oh,
recorded all this time. Damn, I didn't get to go live all this time. Damn.
No, we can ride it back to get to the exit.
Yeah. Can we tell them we want to ride back to the other side?
You gotta get back in line.